interesting to see where we're at with all this. It is, because... Oh, how can you not reach there? Is a lift broken down somewhere? I'm gonna presume... Yeah, we got a lift down somewhere. And then we got one down here, which is actually problematic, actually. So they might benefit from having a bypass section. It don't matter, because even if like one up here goes down, it's still going to be an issue. Now they're getting all these silly errors where they got to go into each room to verify they can get there. So we know they can get in there, and they're no longer saying that. But they're just giving off all these can't get there errors. Okay. Can't get there with a cart. Interesting. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna expand on our maintenance office, and I'm gonna build another one of them there. Yeah, can have up to 2 of them now. And then that's an additional set of people that can do maintenance in the building. Following that, I probably could do with this being now no longer an issue. It doesn't need moving. But what I do want to do is have car parking over here. So I want to really capitalize on what we've got, and I'm going to build 3 of these in consecutive fashion. Okay, and those 3 should be enough for the entire building forever. 45 days, that's pretty... I sound like I'm talking about our VPS server now. 45 days, that sounds pretty deal. Pretty like a good deal, that one. Yeah, sign it up. When in reality, I'm not on about the box. Although we're going to have a vlog on that sometime. I need to get that signed off on, actually, because I'm going to be doing a vlog. It'd be interesting. What I'm going to do... Is there a George Washington bust? We can't put one down there. That's a shame. In fact, we can't put one down here. I'm actually kind of sad about that one. I'll give him a plant. Give him a plant between rooms. Be chill. Right, go and get some rooms renovated. Okay, so we've got our maintenance center here, right? Pretty relaxed down here for them, I'm sure. Curious. So we've got the tube, right? I want to do another one. And I want to have the bigger tube. So transit, commuter train station. And then we can get rid of... And not get rid of city property. There it is. I had a feeling it'd say that. Yep. Did it ever say that in the actual... must not have a queue station. Can only build one and it cannot be destroyed. I think you could relocate it though, really. There'll be a mod out there that lets you move it. And I would like to put it on top of this, but this is, you know, just me trying to be organized about it, I guess, in a sense. I think I can get rid of this though, can't I? No, I can't. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I think I can get rid of that and put it there, but it's not big enough space anyway, I don't think. Right, that's fine. So let's get these apartments on the road. So the way we're gonna do this is we're gonna look at the actual hotels first. And we're gonna assess how many rooms we have. Okay, and we're actually not gonna go straight to the apartment. We're gonna go straight into here and work this out. So we need a large food restaurant. And apparently these guys are fulfilling a lot more than they can handle. Okay, that's cool. So I'm going to do a restaurant there, right? And then we've got like a rooftop area we can do one here on. Don't think you can build on top of a rooftop area though. Unless I do this. And then... yeah. Okay. As long as that's not a requirement, we should be able to just put that up there and eventually just move it higher and higher. I'm going to do a steakhouse up there. Because the stakes are pretty high lately. Okay, sorry for the silly joke. I'm gonna get cable on these floors real quick, because that's more important to me. I'll get gas on them just in case, and lovely cooling. A mini flooded tourist has embed. Oh wait. Normal tourist levels going forward. Okay. I still don't get what all this is about. Maybe I need to restart the game before it will stop saying there's an error with getting there. I don't get it. Unless like an elevator is actually broken somewhere, which I doubt it. Okay, so they're all event staff. Not too sure. I mean, I can see them going up and down, so they must be getting there. Can't be an issue. Okay. So yeah, they're complaining about trash. We'll tackle that now. So they need a trash can there. And their trash cans there, respectively. What I'm also going to do... Oh, I've done it again. Do I need more HVAC, though? I think I will do for the apartments, won't I? Let's entertain this a second. Say I did one of these. It doesn't actually say they want gas. Not gas, cooling. Okay, it's just the hotels then. Wow, okay. Kind of surprised that they don't want cooling. I tell you now, if I went to a giant building like this and I'm up at the top, the higher they are, the hotter it is, frankly. That's my opinion though. Not a tech. Well, I'm a techie. I'm not an architect. By tech is what I meant. So, how much these cost a day? 500 a day? Yeah. I think to me that sounds reasonable. We'll do a national celebrity in this room. And then we'll do a seminar in that room. And I'll do another local seminar in the garment banquet. Do I have a room called a garment banquet area? I do. It's kind of interesting name. Okay. I wonder how many of these we can schedule. Put you in club. Put you in wherever. Make you free. And then we'll try and get you in just to... No, we won't actually. We'll stop booking any more events. We'll look at business ones quickly though. We're capacity filled on that. Okay. That's fine by me. We're renting on upper floors. They're happy with that. Booked, yes. Clean through, yes. Booked, yes, yes, yes. Okay. I'm still not getting this I can't get up there problem. Is it lifts are just breaking down constantly? Because I'm seeing people up here, and I'm seeing people get up here. I mean, a woman is literally in here, but it says cart. I'm seeing a lot of deliveries though, so I don't know about the cart thing. How much are you making, by the way? I'm curious, because I didn't adjust your rent, and yet you're making 3... I did adjust their rent? Oh, didn't realize I made it so low then. That's a problem. That was unintentional entirely, I believe. Right. Anyway, what I do want to do is raise rent across the building, and I have buildings down here that have been here since the start, like these. You won't like to pay full rent in theory. They've got regulars now though, so I mean, they are making a lot of money. What I do want to do quickly is renovate all those builds for me guys. A lot of maintenance workers can go and do that now, which is really cool actually. We got so many down here. I am contemplating putting in that mod for a laugh, really. Having the maintenance mod in and then the builder mod in, just see how, you know, insane it becomes. Yeah. Need more bin stores down here without a doubt. That's why I added some in. Right. Capacity on that is through the roof. It's because I want to guarantee that, you know, if it becomes mega hot all of a sudden, there ain't no issue. It's also cool that we had a loan out, I thought. We owed 2 days left on that. Well, might as well pay it off. Never know if we go into a recession or a sudden crisis and value goes down. We need a large lunch restaurant anyway. Let's build another large. And then at this end row, really, I just want one medium like that. And then we want a door in between for that. Okay. Curious, can I build this on top of that? I could. Okay. Yeah, I just want to get rid of that. I was just curious. I didn't want to actually expand it any higher. Delivered service like household, but other employees can use them as well. Yeah, it's an employee-only shaft, I guess. There's always an elevator down, though. That's the problem. Maybe that's what's causing this issue up here. I mean, it's actually self-fixed. I'm not seeing it right now, so it seems to have self-fixed. Okay. Right, we need a lunch restaurant. Steakhouse is just a steakhouse. Serves lunch and dinner. I think you are what they want. There's nothing else in my mind that could meet that criteria. Curious, actually. Nice. Right, we got it. Okay. So we need... Hold on. Hold on. Why are these not... Why are you showing it if they are covering for you? I don't know. Don't know. Don't have a clue yet. It is interesting though. Right. So let's have a look. Also, I don't get the rent thing. I guess it's because it's a free service. We're not paying for it. Speaking of rent, I feel like these guys won't make as much. I'm gonna give you all a reduction of 25% for being up here, and you've 25 off yours as well. I contemplated giving more than that, but in review of my opinion on it, sound formal about it, my opinion says that'd be dumb. Imagine if I actually did. That'd be pretty baller way to say it. Okay, we'll do 2 luxuries, followed by medium, followed by one last luxury, and that somehow fits perfectly on this floor. I'm amazed that I even did. Jewelry, the hell with it. Bank franchise, fine art, and rare. Now they're gonna say there's a strange smell coming from upstairs, but I'm just gonna give them 50% off straight off the bat. No issue here. You guys can make your sales, still make your money. 50% off's there. Right, we can also give them some prevention of smell, I guess. I put these in. That one's in the wrong place. Let's redo that. And we could probably also give them one of these. Try and help with noise coming from over there. In a sense, that has not done a damn difference. That's kind of pointless. It's not making a huge difference. You need soundproof floors if that was a thing, and that would actually be kind of cool, actually. Imagine soundproof floors. Ooh. Why has no one ever made that a thing? I mean, it must be a thing, actually. No, it ain't a thing. I can't see why it wouldn't be a thing. Okay. Build a couple of floors up. Spending a lot on building floors here. Right, that's enough floors for now. I'm gonna send the elevator up that now. Pretty cool. And that's a lot of building for them to do, but I'm gonna leave them to it. And then mean, maintenance team-wise, they should be tackling the maintenance stuff pretty efficiently. I'm gonna do another local seminar in wherever. Do you wherever. And then event-wise, throw you in this room. And we haven't got space for anyone that's in a bigger room, so we'll do you in this room like so. That'll drive up some sales. That's why we were making a lot of money. Right. We need a large grocery store. That's probably goal number 1 right there. What I want to do is have a floor here with just nothing but a plaza, right? A nice and simple plaza. Maybe some store services over here. That might tackle the issue. I'm curious actually as well. Can I just... Is this working now? Yeah, luggage is now an issue. That's kind of cool. It's now an issue. I'll put 2 of them there. That'll do. Throw 2 there maybe. I'm aware they probably make noise, but they don't. Oh, cool. Probably making more noise over here. Yeah, I was gonna say. How much are we making from that casino actually is what I want to know. Didn't turn a profit yesterday. You could turn a profit with a bit of a higher rate. I want to see if they move out over that. If I see that they get a bit angry about it, I'll lower it. But for now, yeah. Glitz and glamour like so, and concerts and conservatives is the next thing to go. But before we get there, we do need a marquee at the front to qualify for that. Not sure how this actually works, if I need building for it or what. City funds paid for this statue, you may not remove it. Can I move it? Like... Okay. Is there a mod that exists for this? I don't want to be the guy that, you know, promotes destroying city-funded things. But I'm going to be the guy that promotes it because that is now in the way. So let's just like think about this. What do you guys think? Because I feel like we need it. I think it's one of those where we do need to be able to do it. I just don't know. What's it called? Is it a remover? Remove. Combo closets is a thing I've installed. I need to turn that on. I also have the security wallpaper. I also have incredible utilities as a thing. I don't know why we're not using them actually. I have a lot of things that are on that, you know. Is it bulldoze? I cannot think what the name of this would be. A ramen shop. A bistro. Actually, I like the sound of a bistro. A bistro actually sounds pretty interesting. I should say bistro really, but you know what I'm getting at. So I'm actually Googling it, boys and girls, Googling it. Okay. I like how the dev says just bulldoze it for one of the feeds, but it's clearly not what I'm looking at here then. They have a Reddit? Ooh. Kind of cool. Because I don't want to like... Entertain me. Is it plausible that we put the marquee... Can we put one of these down and this counts as a marquee? Yeah, this is a marquee. Oh, it's so not centered. That's actually annoying. That one should have gone one over, really. Who the fuck's Jim K? Oh, the event. I was like, who the fuck are you? Right. Gonna get us a big old casino up here. Although I did say I was gonna allocate a floor to just silence. Yeah, we'll do it above it. Right, we need cooling in there. And then we need TV, and then a phone line. Cool. They're all happy now. They're making us a lot more. So these guys are just tolerating it. I'm curious how far I can push them, though. How far can we kick them before they say enough's enough? That's what I want to know. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so they will bite back if we give them too high of a rent. I wonder what 150 looks like for them. Is 150 tolerable to them? No. Okay, because we built a giant casino, I'll give them a reduction, because this up here should probably be paying a bit more than that down there. I'm amazed at the fact that we're not making as much, but I have a feeling it's because we're spending so much that the game isn't counting what we're making necessarily. I want to believe that's why. If that isn't the case, then I don't know, but I'm also going to do that just to save us some money on our bills. And then we're going to go up a floor up here and just go to town on this one. Okay. I'm going to build quite a bit just to get us up a bit high. I'm going to get us up to 75. How insane is that we're expanding so fast now? We're up to floor 75. Curiosity killed the cat. How far up are we on the tiles then? Not too much. We've still got a long way to go on tiles at least, so that's something to be said at least. Whether that's a point of... What would be the way to say this, really? Whether that's a point of sales, like they could be like, well, at least you're not this high up. Like, yeah, maybe, maybe not. Definitely something that intrigues me. What I'm actually curious about, once we've stopped their expanse now, they shouldn't need much more, but I will do 2 more of these. Just out of the interest of making it a little more efficient. Some of those trash cans in as well. And then some of these in. Okay. And then do the same up here. And then the same there. And I'm going to do the last HVAC to go in here. That is the last one. Because I don't think we need any more. I really don't. I think we've hit the point where HVACs are kind of a waste of money, if anything. I'd like to believe that's the case. I am yet to be proven that it isn't the case, though. And I'm inviting for the game to do that in reality. Kind of curious. So where that knife and fork on the far right is where it touches. Ah, yeah, they won't fit together. I was curious if they would, you know. Yeah. Okay. What do you guys think if we do a plaza up here then? I think we should do a plaza. I think it'd be kind of cool. I have another one up here. I don't know what to do with it though. What a large Japanese style one look like? Oops. Quickly go in here and just do that. And then lobby, Japanese. Okay. That looks pretty nice. Okay. So what we could do up here is have a bit of art and stuff, because I'm hoping that that's enough of a noise barrier to prevent the sound we're going to be producing. Yeah, my goal is to make a racket. It's basically, I want to make a racket up here. And then that way we can just, you know, have a bit of fun. Okay, there seems to be a lot of unhappy people in here for some weird reason. We're getting that unhappy face. Maybe we need another lift in theory. That's gonna make us have to redo everything though. Indent all of it? Ooh. I mean, it is doable, but gee. I'm also curious, hang on, how effective are these? It's against smell. Oh wow, they actually just cancel it out entirely. Like, look at this one here. Look at that. Just stops at the line, maybe creeps in a little, but not enough to be an issue. Okay. They're making a lot of money off us, so we're going to raise it to 150% considering they're making that money. Let's see what they then say. Bear in mind, they're making a profit. And if I do this smart, what I can do actually as well is have them have a nice fine Japanese lobby here. I don't get how that's a Japanese design and this is. I really don't see the similarity, but it could just be me. I am British and I could just not be seeing the similarity. Are you happy you're next to a nice thing? Is that gonna like benefit you? I kinda hope it does, because it's costing a fortune. Oh, it's already scheduled? Nice. Nice, they're already ahead of me. I was about to go in there and be like, schedule it. National celebrity. National business. Local seminar. Pretty nice, simple that. Right. So they seem to pay that regardless, but we'll make it 125, right? They seem to prefer it being that rate. However, I have a feeling the minute I build one next door to it, I maximize my profit and lower theirs, which I'm not complaining about. Because it's bigger than that, yeah. Okay. What if we do 2 conferences here? Kind of an interesting idea, actually. We can do a hall here instead of a conference. That is actually something we can do. Interesting. Okay, back up to here in our little plaza area. I'm going to put down some of these. We'll get some car booths and stuff. So we've got a car booth there, wine tasting booth. And then down here we'll have an art booth. And then an observation deck. Ooh. Sounds cool, that one. Along with a knife demo booth there. And then as well as that, we'll do some more directory stuff somewhere. I don't know where. I think we're fine with what we got in there though. So we need electric up here. That's problem number 1. I think they only need electric, don't they? Which is actually kind of interesting that that's all they need. I'm hoping this draws in people too, because they'll be like, oh, they got an observation deck up there. Maybe I want to go and see, you know, over the city. Kind of nice view, have a nice day. Have a look at some peasants down below. Are they opening the window or is that just the colour there? Okay, move that there, and then when those debris get cleared, we'll move it back up again. I think really this should go over here and it should be a partially outdoor area. I could be wrong, but I'm going to try this actually. Because I might permit for the... Yeah, you can see here. It is an outdoor area. Is my game being weird with me? Not select buildings. Yep. Okay. Well, we're going to do a quick restart here, guys, in a second, assuming it's bugged. Yep, it is. Alrighty, guys, see you in a second. Okay, so my actual understanding of this now is that if we grab a hold of this building here, this lovely, lovely building, when this gets built, we can put it over here. And what I'm going to do over here is have our little tiddy room here. Tiddy, T-I-D-D-I. Tiddy, not the other word. For anyone comes in here and tries to say it was another word, because I can already feel it. Yeah. I can already feel that vibe. Someone gonna say it. And then our car park dream, by the way, is kind of wrecked. So what I'm going to try and do is move our construction room down there. Like so. Let that get built real quick as well. Before I do this, I always have a habit of making sure one's built before I get rid of the other as a cautionary thing. Not because I think that I can't build the other one, because I know I can build the other one again. Because I know for a fact that if something was to go wrong in the building, they could, you know, take over responsibilities somewhere. Now, I want to reload in a minute and get the mega units in. They just allow us to do even more insane stuff. So we're going to do that in a minute. I want to give this a chance though and find out if we can. Can't. Shame. There's a possibility we could move that forward and have it here. That would actually work. But to move that forward in the middle of business day would be unproductive. Gonna wait till midnight. So what we're going to do quickly, guys, we're going to get those mods turned on as well, because I realize that we don't have them on right now. So don't worry about that. We're going to go and do that in a second. Okay, then. So here we go. Got ourselves a bit of fun here. We've got some mods finally turned on. Going to be interesting to see if we still get awards with it. Don't know. Don't know if that works that way. It should do, because most of the stuff we got in here is pretty simple. It's the expansion after these, and it's not actually showing up. Is it considered its own new thing now? Oh, yeah. Here you go. Oh, we got these in as well. Did I turn these on? Did I think? Oh, I did. Well, we got those as well, but I came in for these. Now, these things are expensive, and I mean hella expensive. But I want to put one of these in here. And then I'm going to get another one. Okay. And then one last one. And I know those cost a load a day. But the idea is if I get rid of these now. Okay. And then we just have one of these next to it so I can measure it. Yeah, we're producing more than enough there. So then we're going to do the same with the phone lines. We're going to outproduce those. So we're going to see now how much we're making. Enough. We're making enough, basically. So we can now afford to get rid of most of these just to see where we're at. And that's all of them, actually. Okay. 42%. That's comfortable. Definitely needs more, but look at the operating cost of these per day. Really expensive. But that's those covered. Now the rest of them we don't need a lot of right now. So we can do a lot of work here, expand a little. Kinda hoping I can work out the car park issue. Should I? Doing it over here could work. Do we even need a car park though? Because I find myself asking that an awful lot lately. Oh, water's an issue. We must have either... No, we have pipes. It's the actual water generator. One of them must be down. No, we're just overproducing. Or underproducing, sorry. Okay, we're gonna get one of the Amnesty Fund loans. Prop that up a little, and we're gonna build two of these, two of these, yeah. And then we're gonna get rid of that one and that one. 57% on that. Okay, and then we will add into that by another one next to it, below the 50%. Okay, that also spreads out redundancy, lowers the rate that one could take out the entire grid kind of problem. Although these I don't always have an issue with. I mean, sometimes I do have an issue with them, but it's hit and miss. It's hit and miss. We can get rid of you now. Okay, we got all this space over here. I'm kind of hoping what I could possibly do is have it's the Ages decor, isn't it? Art for the Ages, yeah. And then I want to just test this. I don't want to overdo it by any means of the imagination. I'm gonna wait till midnight because I want to see how much we're actually spending out now. These are like $3 a day each, and this one is $320 a day. I felt that one coming from a mile away. Okay, we'll work on that, don't worry. Oh, we lost a restaurant too. Took a while. Well, what I want to do is we're going to work this out, don't worry. I'm going to skip it when I figure out a plan for this. But we did a little rewind because we definitely overdid the expansion, didn't we? So what we're going to do is we're just going to go in here and do one of these, okay? One electrical grid. And then with the rest of them, we're simply going to grab them up. All of those, pause time, and we'll build two of these next to it as a contingency for that. Get rid of you, and then I want to do the same with the phones. Really, I want to have two additional here. That seems decent to me, and if anything, that's fine by my standard, so I'm happy with that. Then what I want to do is kind of go in here, probably sneak a water gen there. And then find something I can put here that I don't already have. This is one thing I don't have. Okay, so we got those, we got that, we got that. It is literally this and this that we don't have. Okay. Right, let's let time go again. A lot of people somewhat unhappy down here. Seems about right. Here's a train station after all. Not exactly the happiest place they'll ever be. So what we're going to do is move this down to here, giving ourselves a lot of room to work with there. Right, pause time. All your guests in the hotel will leave immediately without paying. What? Okay. Can we just build another inn? I mean, that's a bit dumb, but guess so. What I could do, sorry, very sorry, I didn't mean to lean forward on that. What I could do actually is move this all the way down to here again. We'll redo this area in a minute. And if we was to first off, I want to go in here again quickly. I found this restaurant in town, balcony beginning, singletons, two paired down, common classroom suitable, still increase your supply and double your duplex rooms. Okay, right, we got to do that in a minute then, I guess. I mean, we're not gonna have duplex hotel rooms or double hotel rooms. Okay, we'll deal with that in a minute. I want to briefly put one of these down here, get rid of the other two, and then reorganize this. So no one checked out because of the hotel center being moved down there. And what we want to test now then is if we get the transit parking here, and if I grab this and then this, it's got to go down. It's got to go through a lot of vital stuff too. But I'm kind of hoping if I got rid of this is a bit of a dumb move, as long as we're not too overburdened. I can. That makes so little sense, but I can do it. Alright, I'm so happy that actually works that way. I did just get rid of our only gas supply to the building, I think. No, I didn't. We're fine. I will build another in a second over here. That one's probably a bit big, so we'll do a 50. Don't need anything bigger than that. Bin room can go. You can go. You need relocating down to probably here. Right. Don't want to do too much moving of stuff. Very, very cautious to what I move and how I move it. I like how we got these parking bays though. That's pretty cool. Right. Gonna put the collection rooms and we're gonna have 4 bay floors there. That's just gonna be like that. Try and get some stuff in for them. I don't know if you can go up a floor. I think you should be able to in theory. Yeah, I was gonna say. Kind of dumb if you couldn't. Don't want them to actually build that, so please don't. Can we get rid of that in theory now and have these still fill up? Okay, we're gonna put that to the test in a minute, and we're gonna find out if that actually works. If it works, then our lobby can go back to being normal. If it doesn't work, then it's a bit of a dumb feature. So the way we're going to test this actually, I'm going to put one of these in, go down to the bottom, and it should say, they want a vending machine, sorry. They want a vending machine. I don't think I'm looking at the right group of people then. Therapist. Indoor painting, parking, anywhere, parking space. They're happy with it. So now we built that ramp. That seems to be good enough for the building. Right. Interesting. Right. Do 2 collection rooms here. Okay. Get rid of those. That gives us 2 more floors down we can get to for now. That is pretty interesting. We have our own mini city here eventually. Okay. There we go. That's enough. Yeah. I like the idea of all the parking bays being down here. I guess once I built it, it works without it, so... Must be placed in order to create an entrance for subsequent ramps. It doesn't say anything about having to stay there. So, yeah, solved. I mean, what more is there to say, you know? It'd be kind of cool to have a car park dealership. I'm sure that's probably a thing too. You know? Okay, back up to here. The building that moved out of here. Can't do that for them. We'll do a buffet, yeah, buffet. Buffet, not buffet. Don't know what the bloody hell buffet would be. Not enough water in the building. That is an interesting complaint. Oh, we're using... How can you be using 0.7? I guess everyone's on the toilet at the same time is my only, like, logical conclusion. So, I'm gonna go out on the water meter and say, yo, new bigger meter to go in, I guess. Gee. Right. That will tackle that issue for that. So then I'm gonna rebuild this here, and I'm gonna have a family restaurant instead at 75% rent. Okay. And then you can go up to that 25 on that and pay us out a lot more than you currently are, really. I don't know if we can build one of these here and get away with it, really. I have a feeling they'd complain, but you know what? Doesn't say they will, so that could be an issue. Well, the way they can get to that for now is I'm going to build a staircase here. It's a simple, cheap way of getting up there. Thankfully, we have the room to do it, so you know, I guess that solves that. I need to move you too now. There we go. Look at that observation deck. That is cool. Right. Of course, I built it on a floor where I didn't have enough electrical connections yet. I'm an idiot. Right. Everyone can see down on the city from there. That's pretty cool. We don't have any loans taken out. I just wanted to check if anything I did prior counted. Good. No loans. Right. Apartment time, boys and girls. Let's just see. We need, really, to account for noise from the elevators, which those ones don't make, but these do. And then noise by our neighbors. So what we're going to do is get some of these along this. Okay. And then we'll build 3 of these or 2 of these. I think 2's all we can fit. Gee. Right. I could use the doors from in here. They don't seem to work. Okay. Okay. Again as well, do I need this elevator shaft that goes up, or can I repurpose it into a smaller one and cram stuff that way? That's the question, but I'm gonna keep it as it is for the sake of consistency. And I might move this over here a bit. Tempted to. Because I know I can't build those, but I can build this. Not this, this. I don't know. Right, let's do some houses where it's these at least. See if those will move in. Fancy apartment we don't meet the requirement for yet. Okay. What do we do? 4 floors above have some small houses, right? You have a set of these essentially along the whole thing, right? They all seem fine there. Curiosity killed the cat. Combo box with utilities. Does that count? No custodian room. Oh. That's fine. That's fine. I'm curious about... We got the utilities closet. This is just like an easier to use asset, this. It's nothing major. However, because we've already been using these, I'ma just stick with what we've been using for now. If we ever redo a series on this, I doubt we ever will, but if we ever do, that will be a avenue we'll definitely take on changing up the way we work. So, wire this whole area. Okay. That does sound a bit sketchy saying that way. Yeah. That's definitely an off context statement. Anyway, we need a double hotel room, a deluxe room, which is one of these, but more fancy, I guess. Let's just quickly work out the way we had it set up. Okay, so we have the barrier and then some like closet stuff. Okay. Okay, I think we can achieve that. And I feel like we should move this up one. I don't know why, but I just do. Okay, let's sidetrack again. Let's go up here. And as always, the ratios are different. Yeah. And then let's do one of those. Okay, and we can kind of get a vibe for how this is gonna be. Pain in the back. However, what I'm thinking of doing, putting the trash over here. Having the trash collection just be at this back area, and then as for noise, I mean, at least one common area on the same floor. So that's gonna be a slight annoyance because obviously we need a handyman, and then we need plumber, and then a laundromat. But if I do these spread out, I guess this is a way we can achieve that. Needs at least one trash room on the same floor. Okay, so that means basement, basically. That's what that means. It means put it in the damn basement already. We go down to the basement, and then over here, put that there. Having a space between that and this really shouldn't be next to that so closely, but, you know. The brains of Britain decided that it would go right next to it because that's not a biological hazard in any way, and I've never been told never to put trash next to obvious water sources, because obviously that's totally not a hazard. You know, never heard of that one being a hazard. Have you? No. Answer for you guys. Okay. Do that real quick. That's probably as much as we can get wired up there. Okay. I don't get how we went into debt so quickly. I mean, we're supposed to make an income then. I kind of guess operation costs. Should we do the summary report every night? Yeah. And then for now, give me a loan to offset that. And then we're going to go in here. And we're going to do these. Okay. And it's the double hotel room that we need a lot more of. That's what they were kind of pushing for, that. And then the way I'm going to do this above it is I'm going to just see how many of these we need first, actually, before I comment. We got it anyway. Okay. We achieved it without the need for it being too complex. Lovely. They just need water for this? Okay. I don't know why those rooms are unhappy. They booked? No, don't get that. Room is not booked. Yeah, that makes sense. Right, you guys are happy. You guys are making revenue still. Okay. Let's book some events in the rooms. Yeah. And then some entertainment, why not? Okay, in that room. Book you in that room. And that should be enough for now, really. And then I want to get student housing. I guess we're going to go with luxury studio apartment. And just like so, we're going to house this entire floor now. And we're going to see how it actually goes. So they don't have cable for TV yet. That's fine. We'll cable that floor up a bit. Oh, we can finally get this. Concerts and conservations. Event venues. Look at that. Ooh, nice. So, I think we moved the lobby upwards. Residential potential. We'll sign that on. luxury apartment. I guess a luxury one's actually a bad idea in a sense. Yeah, we can break it and lose a star, I don't care. So what's the catch on this? We need a communal area on each floor. Did we lose more again that day? What are we losing money on? Non-payment utilities, services. Yeah, that sounds about right, but I don't know where we can start saving money. I mean, are we missing any major buildings that could explain it? I don't know what we're spending money on. But with that said, as always, guys, we're going to wrap it up here. Had a bit of fun this episode as always, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.